Okay, so go back to the share screen. All right. So, okay. This is actually a poem by Saadi. Saadi ini is a Persian poem. And then dia kata apa? Ada orang bagi kat saya satu keping clay kita tahu kan, tanah lah kan, tanah liat yang jadi macam temika. And bila dia pegang benda tanah liat tu, dia kata, asal wangi sangat? You ni tanah liat ke ataupun are you mask? Mask tu perfume tu kan? Apa dia? Apa kita panggil orang Melayu? Lupa dah. Amber. Sebab you punya bau tu punyalah sedap sampai saya jadi mabuk dengan bau kamu. Lepas tu that piece of temika kata, I was just a piece of clay. Saya hanya sekeping temika. Tapi ada seketika saya duduk dekat dengan Rose. Dan Rose tu adalah perfect, beautiful, cantik, wangi. Saya tergugat, saya jadi macam affected by the kita bukan saya jadi affected by the who's not muted? Who's not muted? Please yourself. Yourself. You not muted. Dah mute dah. Okay. Jadi dia jadi affected by the clay, by the rose, and dia jadi wangi sangat-sangat. So the nature of this vibration is that dia boleh affect orang lain. That is why kita kan, kalau kita berkawan dengan orang yang bagus-bagus, kalau kita berkawan dengan orang yang vibration dia, resonance dia is such that resonance dia ikut dengan resonance orang yang alim-alim ataupun orang yang baik lah. I'm not going to say alim tau, because kadang-kadang so-called alim tu dia bukan baik pun kan. So-called alim, tetapi sebenarnya dia vibration dia tak betul. Banyak je orang macam tu. So-called alim tapi vibration dia tak betul. Hati busuk dan sebagainya. Ya. Tapi I'm talking about those who vibration is good. Kita duduk dengan dia, kita dah rasa tenang. Kita duduk dengan dia, dia boleh bagi kita rasa sembuh. Jadi orang-orang macam tu lah vibration dia bagus. Jadi kita kena jumpa orang-orang macam tu selalu. Dan kita jangan campur dengan orang-orang yang vibration dia menyebabkan kita rasa kucak-kacir, rasa serabut dan sebagainya. Okay? Okay. So kalau kita tengok sound healing, which is what we have been doing kan. So kita kena tahu bahawa kita punya badan kita ni physical, emosi, mental, ya. Dia semua timbul daripada kita punya energy field. Jadi energy field tu kalau misal kata energy field tu pincang ya. Of course, dia akan jadi pincang jugalah. Okey, tapi kalau energy field dia bagus, maka kita pun akan ubah jadi bagus. So depending on the energy field, whether it is bagus ke tak bagus, itulah yang akan berkesan dekat badan kita, physical kita, mental kita, emotional kita. Okay. So I just want to show you this picture. Actually, it's a This is a human voice. suara seorang, and then diorang run it through a machine that translates the sound of the human voice. Kau tak dengar ke tak? Sekejap Okay. Let's play it again. Dengar tak sekarang? Boleh jawab tak? Dengar tak?
Dengar.
Ni dengar bunyi tu.
Your voice is a holographic representation of all that you are. Using the cymoscope, an instrument that makes Your voice is a holographic representation of all that you are. Using the cymoscope, an instrument that makes sound visible, a moment of the beautiful geometry in your voice can be captured forever to create your own unique harmonic voice mandala. Your harmonic voice mandala will be colorized to your taste and printed.
Okay. Dia nak jual tu. So you boleh buy your voice mandala. So tak apalah. So nak kalau you all nampak kan, kalau you saw the mandala tadi, you nampak tak kat tengah-tengah dia macam kosong, betul tak? And then you also notice something, bila orang tu punya voice berubah, the shape also change, tapi sebelum shape tu change to a new shape, dia akan pecah dulu. Dia punya macam jadi chaotic sikit. Lepas tu baru dia buat pattern balik. But always the middle is always empty. Okay, so yang empty itu is actually the still point. So in hypnosis, the still point is verbal suggestion masa dalam keadaan minda alpha. Okay, so in hypnosis, you bring the person into an alpha state and then you buat verbal suggestion. In a tuning fork, the tone of the tuning fork is the still point. In zikir, the sound and the meaning of the zikir is the still point. Apa benda yang still point ni? Still point ni is a point whereby kalau kita boleh masuk dalam still point tu and kita boleh do some intervention dekat still point tu, it will result in a change in the energy field. Dia akan menyebabkan perubahan dalam energy field. Okay. So as I told you tadi, kalau you nampak the pattern tu, before pattern baru keluar, pattern lama breakdown. And sebelum ada a new order, there is a disorder. So in energy work yang kita buat, tuning fork dan sebagainya, dia akan ada a healing response. Dan dalam healing response tu, kita akan dapat rasa bahawa, kenapa makin teruk? Macam it's getting worse. So when any individual start on any energy change, after the still point, dia akan jadi chaos, then a new order. Okay, I nak you tengok balik yang tadi tu. And please observe apa benda yang saya cakap tadi tu.
Your voice is a holographic representation of all that you are. Using the cymoscope, an instrument that makes sound visible, a moment of the beautiful geometry in your voice can be captured forever to create your own unique harmonic voice mandala.
Already. Alright. So bila, that's why kita as energy workers, kita semua ni energy workers. So and bila kita tolong orang untuk nak buat energy change, and after the still point, dia jadi chaos, baru dia akan jadi a new order. Chaos dulu, baru dapat new order. Okay? So, this chaos macam kadang bila kita buat macam tuning, biofield tuning ke, ambil bau homeopati ke, ambil bab flower ke, ataupun kita dah start amalkan zikir dan sebagainya, then kita come to a point, kita akan dapat chaos. Tapi bila kita dapat chaos tu, kita ingat what's happening. I did all the right things. Why am I having this chaos? Then banyak orang when they start eat clean lah. So they start and eat clean diet, dia tinggalkan all the drugs, dia nak cuba, nak betulkan diri dia through the natural way. And then sekali penyakit dia become worse, sakit become worse, headache become worse, skin daripada dry skin become berair, menanah dan sebagainya. Kita, oh, what have I done wrong? Why is it that I try to improve myself but I'm getting worse? This is the chaos of before the thing can start to improve. Tapi bila kalau kita tengok kan, kalau kita faham tentang the nature of everything, that semua yang ada, dia ada basic principle tu, dia akan repeat itself in other things. So it's always repeated in other things. Jadi M. Scott Peck, the late M. Scott Peck, dia ada tulis buku A Different Drum. And what he wrote was about community building. Jadi maknanya kalau kita nak ada satu community of people who have ability to move things kan. Maknanya community itu, if you have a community yang harmoni kan, this community dia very powerful. Pasal dia ada benda yang dia boleh buat cara sinambung. Kesinambungan dan cara teratur dengan everybody will contribute to the community to make something happen. Okay? Tapi kita tengok banyak je community seem to function. But if you want to see this pseudo community nampak macam dia teratur, tetapi sebenarnya everybody cakap belakang. And what dia cakap belakang tu, di depan dia tak cakap. So it's what we call a pseudo community. Tapi when the pseudo community starts to fight with each other, then kita dapat chaos. Ada satu point whereby semua orang dah berhenti bercakap, nak okay, tak apa, okay. Let's just sit down and think about it. So there will be a point when senyap, everybody keep quiet. And then only two community will happen. Bila emptiness tu, lepas emptiness tu baru people start to listen to each other. Once they start listen to each other, barulah there will be a true community. So selepas chaos tu, dia ada that still point, and we have to go through that in order to change. So it is something that you will see repeated in many things. So cuba you check in whatever has happened to you in your life, ada tak this change that takes place? And does it go through emptiness? And baru dia dapat berubah dengan baik. Okay? So phases of going into a new pattern. The old pattern seems to work but tak ada hasil. Kita duk buat je, everything is going on but we are doing it ni. Kita pun rasa that kita ni stuck. Kita tak boleh nak bergerak, stuck. But kita keep moving. But kita move macam hamster tu, moving in a circle, not going anywhere, not progressing, not improving in our mind, not improving in our heart, not improving in our finances, not improving in our relationships, not improving in our health. So we are actually in a stuck position. And then one fine day, chaos happens. Yesterday ada seorang pesakit saya, she dapat penyakit lah. Of course lah, kalau jumpa saya memang dapat penyakit lah. So penyakit ni sebelum ni tak ada, and then suddenly it happened, and then she said to me, "Doktor, saya sangat terkesan dengan penyakit ini. Kalau dulu saya tak pernah bangun awal untuk solat tahajud, sekarang saya pastikan, walaupun saya dalam keadaan sakit, saya pastikan saya merangkak daripada katil saya. Saya pastikan saya bangun untuk zikir, doa, munajat. Dan kalau dulu saya tak pernah menangis masa solat, sekarang tiap-tiap kali saya solat, saya menangis. Dan kalau dulu saya tak pernah, orang kata, doa dengan sepenuh hati daripada dalam diri saya, sekarang saya lakukan, ya Allah. Sekarang saya lakukan." So dia kata penyakit ini telah menyebabkan perubahan ini. So from that penyakit, which is a chaos, she goes into a still point. And that still point is her solat, is her zikir, her doa, her munajat. InsyaAllah, she will move to a new pattern, which is more effective and healthy. Dan banyak orang, banyak pesakit saya, dia tersentak dengan penyakit, barulah nak ubah apa yang dia makan, apa semua. Nak ubah cara dia solat, nak ubah yang tu, yang ni, apa semua. Barulah it can go on to a new pattern, more effective, more healthy. Improve in relationships, improve in health, improve in finances, improve in knowledge, expand emotions, etc. Okay, jadi maknanya kita kena faham lah benda ni. Kita kena faham. If you want to be a therapist, if you want to be a healer, if you want to heal yourself, you have to understand that kita tak boleh nak avoid breakdown before build up. Alright. Mungkin after this, bila kita pergi ke discussion, you can actually share with me if you recognize any of these patterns, okay, that you go through. Okay. Now, this diagram saya selalu keluarkan, and I always when I'm teaching my homeopathy, I will use this diagram also. Why? Because this is how healing takes place in general. In general. So kita mula-mula kita tak sakit lah. Kita sihat. Kita selesa, okay? Then something happens. Kita boleh panggil dia pathogen lah. Pathos tu maknanya kesusahan lah. Ataupun sadness. Gen tu generating. Something that makes you go from is to dis-ease. Daripada keadaan selesa ke keadaan tak selesa. So kita dapat dis-ease ataupun penyakit acute. Okay. So bila kita dapat penyakit akut ni, kalau kita dapat rawatan yang betul ataupun kalau immune system badan kita bagus, kita akan get over it and kita akan jadi sihat balik. Right? Tapi kalau kita dapat intervensi yang tak betul, which usually happens kalau kita pergi telan Panadol ke, ambil ubat prednisolon dan sebagainya, kita akan pergi kepada chronic disease. Tadi saya dah bagi tahu you all tentang chaos. So acute illness is chaos. Tapi chronic illness is chaos dalam keadaan chaos to stable. Sebab unstable chaos, iaitu acute disease, dia akan pergi balik ke complete healing. But a state of stable chaos, dia dalam keadaan hidup segan mati tak mahu. You are not well, but you are not dead. So there is dysfunction. Your digestion is not functioning well. Maybe your liver is not functioning well. Your lungs are not functioning well. Your brain is also not functioning well. So dia keadaan di mana your thinking is pincang, or your perut is pincang and things like that. So here, if somebody comes in and does an intervention, ataupun you yourself able to do an intervention to go to a still point and to get a tazkirah from something that can vibrate balik, you will go back into the state of chaos. And from then on, if you still using the orang kata healing methods yang betul, you will go back to the state of ease. All right. So what could be this green thing? Alamak, salah spelling, vibrational. What could be this green thing? That's what I said. This green thing is your doa, your solat, obat homeopathy, tuning fork, good ayat Quran, healing music, bud flower, essential oils. All of this. So they will push. Some can push better than others. I've seen people using EO. I know that it helps, but I've not seen as good healing as homeopathy ataupun perubatan yang menggunakan vibration, yang mana vibration to match the vibration of the sickness ataupun match the vibration of the organ, that is the one that will produce a permanent cure. So among others, the one that have got different vibrations, very specific vibration, will be tuning fork, microcurrent, resonance, homeopathy. They are very specific. Homeopathy, we have got organ remedies, we have got disease remedies, we have got emotional matching remedies. So even though I ajar tuning fork, I ajar zikir dan sebagainya, but in the end, I find the one that is the most specific, if you know how to treat well, because many homeopaths actually don't know, is homeopathy juga. Alright? Tapi I don't doubt that ruqyah also can. Memang most probably, that's why I said it would be good kalau Ustaz Azizan, who is a very terror bab ruqyah ni, if he was here, so he can share his experience. Maybe we can just ask him on the group lah. Okay. So I had to do my research. I had to do my carian, and I find this. I have shared the files on group therapy Garpen. So those of you who join from other places, I think 2 or 3 of you who join from other places, you can WhatsApp to me ataupun Telegram to me, and I will share with you. I will share with you the nota that I sent to the Therapy Garpen group, and one of it is an article. It is a ResearchGate article about vibration in the Quran. So this one is from that article, vibration in the Quran. So he petik ayat-ayat ni. The earth is barren and lifeless, and then we pour down the rain. Tanah yang gesang, tak ada apa-apa. Lepas tu hujan turun. And then bila hujan turun, ada vibration. It stirred to life. It oscillates. And then it swells. So Allah here speaking about vibration. And then antara tanda-tanda Allah, ni pun ayat sama meaning, gesang, desolate, we send down rain, and it oscillates. And then it comes to life. Okay, so those are the references. This one is just I want to share with you about time lah kan. Sebab kita kan buat chronobiology punya treatment, vibrational chronotherapy. So just to give you an inkling, I tak tahu macam mana nak relate, because when you talk about energy, you also talk about the relativity of time apa semua. It is related. Just at the moment, my brain cannot find the words to relate the two. Tetapi just to show you that in the Quran, in the Bible, it says that the world was created in 1 week. Okay, and on the Sunday, Sabbath day, God rested. Tetapi dalam Bible, dia tak explain what is that 1 week. Ya ke boleh create the heavens and the earth in 1 week? Tapi dalam Al-Quran, Allah bagi tahu. Satu hari itu bukan satu hari macam yang kita punya satu hari, bukan 24 jam. Tetapi satu hari itu ikut kita punya masa 1,000 tahun. So it's more like 7,000 years. Which is actually 1 week. Yang Allah punya 1 week tu. And then Jibril naik kepada Allah. Tapi kita ingat kata sehari. Tapi that sehari is not sehari. Tapi 50,000 tahun. Okay. So maknanya dalam Quran tu about theory of energy ke, relativity ke, apa ke, semua memang ada kat situ. Cuma kita tak pandai cari. Kita ingat Mak Saleh yang tahu, kita yang tak tahu. Orang Eropah yang tahu, orang non-Muslim yang tahu. Sebenarnya sudah ada dalam Quran. Dan kalau kita punya para saintis, kalau dia nak cedok, dia nak cari, dia nak korek, semuanya ada. Okay. So kita tak boleh nak cakap apalah that dalam Al-Quran tu, ayat-ayat Quran tu is actually apa orang kata is a miracle. I'm not going to huraikan apa yang tulis kat sini. Nanti I cuba betulkan kemudian. Okay. Just I nak bagi tahu this part je. Our body, dia ada cells. And cell tu ada atom. And semua benda ada vibration. And every cell inside the brain, inside the organs, apa semua, there is an accurate program. And everything is doing, it starts very precisely. And any defect in the work of this program will lead to defect on some part of the body. Kalau you are a Healy member, some of you are Healy members, some of you have bought the Healy, then you will know that Marcus Schmidt pun ada sebut pasal benda ni. And that is why dia kata frekuensi dalam Healy itu, dia akan spesifik untuk target meridians, untuk target the bioenergy of the field. And this is what is meant. Okay, so that is why when you are sick, there is an imbalance, and anything that can betulkan the vibration of that organ or that energy field ataupun that meridian will restore the balance and the condition of the body. So tentang apa ni? Tentang Al-Quran juga kan. Al-Quran selalu sebut kata everything. Batu, kayu, pokok, burung, semut, everything glorify Allah. So how? So dalam hadis Abu Zar ni, Rasulullah ambil batu kecil-kecil. And Rasulullah dia boleh rasa frekuensi. Saya tak boleh macam Rasulullah rasa. Tapi bila saya pegang kristal, I can feel the energy of crystal. But I cannot hear the crystal, but I can feel the energy. So bila Rasulullah dia tengok batu-batu ni, dia pegang, dia kata dia dapat dengar batu-batu ni. Dia dapat dengar batu-batu ni. Who is talking please? Siapa yang tak mute yourself? Tolong dia. Mute all. I'm going to mute all. Kalau you nak cakap, you just unmute ya. Okay, jadi Tekan dia. Macam mana ya? Pun ada mute semua, tekan dia. Okey, tak apa. Saya tak mute Can you hear me? Oh, you can hear me
Boleh dengar.
Okay, jadi maknanya the prophet dia boleh dengar batu tu. And then Rasulullah kata jangan bunuh katak tu. Sebab katak bunyi mana? Rupanya bunyi itu adalah zikir dia. Zikir dia. Then orang salaf tu maknanya sahabat Nabi lah kan. Bunyi pintu bergerak, bunyi hujan, bunyi air, semua adalah vibration yang glorify Allah. Well, there you have it. So, itulah dia. That's about vibration. Everything is about vibration. And then, brainwave. Yang ini, remember the tuning fork yang brain tuners tu kan? So the why is it that the difference in the brain tuner tu macam one is 256, one is 259. So ada 3 hertz saja. 3 hertz. Okay? Theta waves is only 5 to 7 hertz. So macam 256 and the other one is 259, 262. So if you minus, you will get this 5 to 8 hertz. So maknanya these are the waves of the deep meditation, theta waves. So this theta waves is the deep meditation and you will get that kalau you solat betul. Kalau you solat betul, you will go into theta waves. Sebab tu macam ada seorang sahabat Rasulullah kan, sahabat Nabi ya. Dia ada something lah macam arrow ke apa ke, termasuk dalam kaki dia and they want to pull it out. And masa tu tak ada lah anesthesia, tak ada tak ada anesthesia. So dia nak pull it out and he said that tunggu saya solat, you pull it out masa saya tengah solat. Why? Sebab bila dia solat, dia punya focus is so strong that dia punya theta waves punya lah banyak that he will not feel the pain when they remove it. Boleh tak? Tak apa, I will show you. I will try to give you tips on how to achieve this theta wave masa solat. Bukanlah I pandai sangat. I cuba bagi tip je. Kalau you berjaya, bagi tahu saya. Okay. Okay, so zikir-zikir yang saya nak recommend, bukanlah you all kena buat ni. It's up to you. Really and truly up to you. Tetapi these are the ones that I find sangat-sangat bagus kalau kita amalkan. One of it is Astaghfar Kabir. I selalu ajar Astaghfar Kabir ni dalam my zikir classes dulu-dulu. Mungkin Lenny dia ingat sebab dia pernah attend. I always teach this one. Especially good for those who want to change but who feel very bad about themselves. Feel that they are very bad people apa semua. Dia susah nak berubah. Okay, lupa nak bagi dia punya wording. Tapi nanti later I will send to you, okay? Okay, this is how it goes. Dengar the Arabic first and then I will explain the meaning, ya. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma anta rabbi. Allahumma anta rabbi la ilaha illa ant. Khalaqtani wa ana abduk. Wa ana ala ahdika wa wa'dika mastata'tu. A'udzu bika min syarri ma sana'tu. Abu'u laka bi ni'matika alayya wa abu'u bi dhanbi faghfirli fa innahu la yaghfiru dhunuba illa ant. Allahumma anta rabbi, ya Allah, ya Tuhanku. Ya Allah, ya Tuhanku, Rabbi, Tuanku. La ilaha illa ant. Tiada Tuhan melainkanmu. Khalaqtani, ya Allah, engkau jadikan aku. Wa ana abduk, aku hambamu. Wa ana ala ahdika, dan aku atas jalanmu. Wa wa'dika mastatat, sebaik yang aku boleh. A'udzubika min syarri ma sanat. A'udzubika, lindungilah aku daripada kejahatan yang mungkin timbul daripada tangan aku sendiri. A'udzubika min syarri ma sanat. Abu'u laka bi ni'matika alayya. Saya mengaku, I admit segala nikmat yang kau beri padaku. Wa abu'u bi zambi, dan I acknowledge my mistakes that I have made. Faghfirli, forgive me. Wa innahu, sesungguhnya, la yaghfiru, tiada yang memberi keampunan, illa ant. Betul tak? Kadang kita buat salah kat manusia, kita buat salah kita terlampau besar, orang tu tak nak maafkan kita. Aku tiada maaf bagimu. Tetapi kita minta kepada Allah, Allah bagi. Orang tak nak bagi, manusia tak nak bagi, Allah bagi. Jadi itulah yang kita turn to Allah. Jadi bila kita turn to Allah like that, kita tahu bahawa we can change. Why? Because Allah can forgive us. Okay, and then if you, I tried my best to give you the right vibes for this Astaghfar Kabir. I'm not sure whether I gave the right vibes. Suara saya ni a bit sore. Maybe I've been talking too much ke, ataupun baru ni I had a slight macam URTI. So probably that's why it's a bit sore. But I will repeat the Astaghfar Kabir again. And you try to ikut dengan saya. I say it very slowly. And see whether it affects you punya energy centers. See how it affects your energy center. Maybe we can actually have feedback on this. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma anta rabbi, la ilaha illa ant. Khalaqtani wa ana abduk, wa ana ala ahdika wa wa'dika mastata'tu. A'udzu bika min syarri ma sana'tu. Abu'u laka bi ni'matika alayya wa abu'u bi dhanbi faghfirli fa innahu la yaghfiru dhunuba illa ant. Okay. Still point. Breathe in and out. Okay. So the other zikir that memang kita selalu tahlil ke apa ke is la ilaha illallah. Tapi bila kalau kita sebut la ilaha illallah tu, kita dapat tengok kan, kalau orang tua-tua dia zikir kan, kita akan dapat dia sampai kat satu position whereby dia rasa macam what do you call it, Zauk. Zauk tu maknanya dia dapat some kind of a rhythm which makes them feel very happy. If you have seen, kalau orang tua zikir ataupun berzanji, you will know that dia orang dah capai Zauk. They enjoy it so much. But whether or not it changes them, that's another matter lah. Because I've seen people who go into Zauk, but then it didn't change them because dia orang tak sedar. Okay, so la ilaha illallah. Jangan cuba nak buat laju-laju. Kalau you sebut 3 properly, is better than sebut 100, 200, tak properly. So the proper way to do la ilaha illallah is la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. Okay, kalau you tengok ada gemuk. Okay, you want to know more, you have to attend a zikir class, not on a webinar, but live with me. Okay, the other one is kita selalu Rasulullah ajar ni kepada Sayyidatina Fatimah. Sayyidatina Fatimah kata dia penat sangat buat kerja rumah. Dia minta pembantu. Rasulullah datang kat dia, tak bagi pembantu, bagi ayat, bagi ni. Subhanallah ni. Subhanallah, Subhanallah, Subhanallah. 33 kali. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. 33 kali. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ataupun ada orang dia buat macam ni. Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, la ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar. Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar. So you can do that 33 kali dan astaghfar. So selain daripada astaghfar kabir, do astaghfar at least 33 kali. Astaghfirullah, 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 astaghfirullah. Ini selawat. Dia ada selawat panjang dan selawat pendek. Selawat panjang tu macam kita dalam solat. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammad ila akhir. Tapi kalau yang pendek aja, Allahumma salli ala Rasul, Allahumma salli ala Rasul, Allahumma salli ala Rasul. Sebenarnya selawat ni banyak. Ada yang pendek, ada yang panjang. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, 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 Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Selawat ni kan, is actually we are Muhammad. Muhammad itself is a vibration that correspond to the energy from the Prophet. And selawat is actually, because why? Besides the universal energy, there are the energies of the prophets which resonate with the universal energy. So selawat is actually an access to the energy and to the beings and to the sunnah of the prophets. Okay, saya nak explain banyak-banyak pun saya pun tak pandai. Lepas tu saya tak boleh nak explain banyak-banyak. Okay, faham Sebab saya ni limited in my mind. I'm not that enlightened. Bolehlah sikit-sikit. Okay. Jadi tips saya tentang solat yang berkesan tu adalah bila kita solat tu, as what Aizan rightly pointed out, kita tak boleh solat baca dalam hati. Sebab bila kita solat baca dalam hati, dia tak ada vibration. So bila kita solat tu, Allahu Akbar. Lepas tu kita baca ayat-ayat tu, kita kena baca dalam ni. Macam Fatihah contohnya. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin, Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in, Ihdina siratal mustaqim, siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amin. Kan? So if you can hear what I said, dia ada intonation dia, dia ada vibration dia. Fokus, kalau you hafal makna dia, fokus on the mana, tak hafal, tak apa. Fokus on the ayat punya intonation. So bila you baca dengan intonation dia and you focus on the intonation, it's already solat yang better than just solat bubuk-bubuk macam tu, otak fikir tentang macam-macam. And then with the precise movements and the routine, which is a zikr, I already explained to you what is a zikr. Dia memang membawa kepada kesembuhan penyakit. Rasulullah sampai kata kalau bangun sembahyang tahajud tu, itu boleh sembuhkan penyakit. Why? Why is it that tahajud boleh sembuhkan penyakit? Sebab masa tahajud tu lah hening sangat kan. The whole world is macam resting like that. The whole world seems to be at a still point. You're part of the world that is in that point in time tu. So it seems to be a still point by itself. So bila kita buat kita punya vibration during the still point, memanglah it will change our energy. Tapi antara syarat-syarat solat is ikhlas. Ikhlas. Why? Because that is what the intention is. The intention of the solat will determine whether or not the solat is effective or not. Okay. Alright. So yang ni is one of the healing zikrs. Okay, jadi kita yang my terapi garpen punya students, so you all nak buat terapi garpen tu, mungkin sebelum mula tu, saya kan selalu bagi tahu baca Fatihah, baca 3 kul ayat kursi. You can also add Bismillah 5 while you are doing. So Bismillah 5 ni ialah memanglah Bismillah 5 lah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 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 Bismillahilladzi la yadurru ma'asmihi syai'un fil ardi wala fis sama'i wa huwa sami'un alim. Okay, yang Bismillah 5 ni, Bismillah ni, the last one, kalau keluar rumah baca, naik kereta baca, petang baca, pagi baca, untuk perlindungan. Alright. This is Bismillah 5. Kalau kita selalu panic attack, ni ayat nak amalkan. Kita selalu baca dalam salat kan. Ila fi Quraishin ila fihim rihlata syita'i was-sayf falyabudu rabb hadzal bait alladzi at'amahum min ju' wa amanahum min khauf. Okey? Sakit kepala. Saya selalu dengar Hana sakit kepala. Hana ada? Ayat ni rupanya nak kena baca. Dia selalu dengar walau anzalna ni. Sebenarnya lau anzalna ni dia memang a very strong ayat. Dia boleh pecahkan kita punya mental block, physical block, every block. Sebab apa? It's ayat about moving mountains. It's the ayat about moving mountains. Lau anzalna hadzal Qur'ana ala jabalin la ra'aitahu khashi'an musaddiqan lima khasyatillah. Wa tilkal amsalu nadribuha linnas la'allahum yatafakkarun. La'allahum yatafakkarun. Jadi kalau Allah kata, kalau Allah datangkan Al-Quran ni ke atas gunung, gunung tu akan pecah kerana takutkan Allah. Okay? Dan watilkal amsalu nadribuha linnas. Begitulah Allah bagi ayat-ayat untuk nak bagi contoh, bagi example kepada pada manusia supaya mereka boleh berfikir. Lepas tu Allah sambung, wallahu alladzi la ilaha illa huwa alimul ghaibi wasyahada warrahmanur rahim. Wallahu alladzi la ilaha illa huwal malikul qudusus salamul mu'minul muhaiminul azizul jabbarul mutakabbir. Subhanallahi amma yusyrikun. Wallahu khaliqul bari'ul musawwir. Lahul asma'ul husna. Yusabbihu lahu ma fis samawati wa huwal azizul hakim. Saya tahu makna dia. Nanti balik ni you all cari makna dia dan saya akan hantarlah makna dia kat grup ya. Tapi ni memang ayat ni kita boleh amalkan kalau kita selalu sakit kepala. Satu lagi, yang ni ayat ni Alam Nashrah. Saya memang selalu suruh patient saya yang rasa depression tu baca Alam Nashrah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alam nashrah laka sadrak wa wada'na anka wizrak alladhi anqadha dhahrak wa rafa'na laka dhikrak fa inna ma'al usri yusra inna ma'al usri yusra fa idza faragta fansab wa ila rabbika farghab. Ada lagi satu ayat. Yang ni ayat Nabi Musa. Lalu ni kita kata yang ni ayat terang hati. Sebenarnya dia ayat untuk dada yang sempit juga. Dia adalah Rabbishrah li sadri wa yassir li amri. Rabbishrah li sadri wa yassir li amri. Kalau kita risau susah hati, bacalah Alam Nashrah, baca surah Al-Quraisy dengan baca Rabbishrah li. Rabbishrah li sadri wa yassir li amri. Ya Allah ya Tuhanku, lapangkanlah dadaku dan pemudahkanlah urusanku. Alright. Ni ayat sakit kulit. I am not sure about this ayat. Nanti I check balik ya. This one is actually ayat yang wajilat qulubi. Dia tentang apa ni, kulit kita tu, kulit badan kita bila dengar aja ayat-ayat Allah, mula-mula dia jadi goosebumps, seram. Lepas tu after that dia kulit badan dia jadi lembut dan tenang, tenteram hati, menerima ajaran dan rahmat Allah. So since there's a mention of kulit, jadi some perawat dianggap dia sebagai ayat yang bagus untuk sakit kulit, juga dengan doa Nabi Ayub lah, sebab Nabi Ayub pun sakit kulit juga kan. Alright, so this one I think I send to the group lah, dia punya ni Arabic version. Okay, saya tak hafal ayat ni. Kalau saya tak hafal, kalau saya baca merangkak, so saya tak baca lah. Alright. Okay, so saya actually dah habis, tapi actually belum habis lagi in a sense lah. Because I wanted to bawa pada discussion. So the main points that I'm saying is that kita tak faham. We didn't know. Ayat Quran ni bukan setakat makna aja. Makna ya, but even in the vibration of the words, there is healing. So maknanya tak salah kita gunakan ayat tu sebagai ruqyah. Betul tak? And then the tuning fork kan. Kita tuning fork ni. Dia ada dia punya frequency and dia ada dia punya vibration. And this vibration match our body punya energy. And that is why it can actually guide balik energy badan kita to correct itself. So any questions ataupun any reflection yang you want to ask me ataupun inform me or tell me kan, macam mana? Siapa ya? No Mala ya? Mala, are you there? Ni Zainal ni your husband. You are there? Faizan? Nick? Nadia? Ini? Semua diam macam ni ha?
Nak tanya apa? Ha?
Siapa yang cakap? Aizan. Tak dengar pun apa Aizan cakap. Oh, okey. Ada chat ya. Sekejap I tengok chat. Bunyi anak siapa tu? Oh, okey. Tips push up. Okey. La ilaha illallah macam tu. Betul. Okey, Dok, masa bila paling elok untuk kita amalkan ayat? Contohnya ayat Nabi Ayub ketika lepas solat ke atau bila-bila teringat? I think it depends on bila masa yang you boleh paling khusyuk. Kalau you paling khusyuk lepas solat subuh, buat lepas solat subuh. Kalau you paling khusyuk sebelum masuk waktu subuh, maknanya time tahajud, go ahead. Ni bulan puasa yang nak masuk I think it's very exciting for us to actually go into bulan puasa with all these ayat-ayat apa semua and nak macam mana nak praktis kita punya solat bagi khusyuk dan sebagainya. Why not kita fix a time masa bulan puasa tu? Usually I think masa kita nak berbuka tu kan, time yang kita tunggu untuk nak berbuka tu is a very nice time. And lepas makan tu dah kenyang, lepas solat maghrib mungkin kita dah tak boleh nak fokus kan. So time yang kita tunggu untuk buka and time mungkin lepas sahur ke ataupun sebelum sahur is a good time I think masa bulan puasa. And then lepas solat Masya Allah lah, I think it's also a good time. Kalau nak buat masa kita teringat tu pun bagus juga tau. Bila kita teringat kita buat is a good thing juga kan. Sebab bila kita teringat tu and then kita kata okay, I want to say this ayat, I want to intone it very well and I want to really have a full experience of the vibrations of the ayat. Of course it is extremely good kalau kita juga tahu makna. Macam the one that I Astaghfar Kabir tu, I will send to you the link so that link ataupun the actual Astaghfar Kabir so that you can actually amalkan lah. I find it so good because why? I feel so blessed bila kita baca Astaghfar Kabir tu, and the sound of the ayat, the sound of the Astaghfar Kabir is very soothing for the heart space. That's what I find. Okay, macam I selalu bawa dalam my classes, and I think that it also help a lot of my patients yang mana yang I suka buat, I suka amalkan. It produces a kind of emotional healing to do this. Macam mana ya kalau tertidur masa tengah solat tahajud, apa yang kurang sebenarnya? Oh, okay. Dia sebenarnya macam ni, kita punya vibration untuk deep meditation dengan sleep tu is hampir sama. Dia punya frekuensi untuk deep meditation dengan sleep is the same. So banyak orang, when they try to go into deep meditation, they fall asleep. Just keep trying. I used to be like that. Saya attend Sufi classes and they are doing all this meditation stuff and I'm nicely sleeping there. But the minute they stop the meditation, I wake up. So I know that it's not really sleep, but it's a state whereby maybe I was into something. Macam apa, bila you do all this zikir apa semua, your body is trying to heal itself. And then the chaos state starts to bongkar tau. So it is possible that my emotional trauma was too deep, too great that I actually could not face it. So maknanya kita akan tertidur. Tapi this is not tidur biasa tau. This is a tidur which is very healing. So I just keep trying and trying and trying. And bila dah habis faza yang the deep hurts ke apa tu, I pun tak tahu. Then I started to be able to ikut sampai ke ujung without falling asleep. Okay. Dok, saya IBS. Ramadan ni saya agak risau untuk berpuasa. Got any tips? Sebab badan kuat angin, senang pitam if fasting. Okay, about this fasting tips, insyaAllah I will come out with an article or many articles of how to fast when you have IBS ke, when you have gastritis ke apa ke. I'm going to come out with it. So keep langgan my Jom Sehat ataupun pergi like Dr. Sila Khatun and please check my page from time to time. Sometimes even if you like, the posting tak lalu kat your wall. Sebab algorithm Facebook ni dah berubah. So it doesn't really lalu kat your wall. So I will insyaAllah do this. Okay. The key is actually to ambil minyak actually. Especially VCO, and there's a special preparation of VCO, which is VCE, virgin coconut emulsion. Which will help you to go through the fasting and support your liver, alright, and give you energy throughout the fasting. Ada lagi tips lain, nanti I will go through it. Any more question? Tak payahlah tulis. Tak payahlah tulis. Tanya direct lah. Saya bagi banyak masa untuk bincang ni, tengok tak ada siapa nak bincang.
Dr. Su. Yang tadi pasal tidur masa tahajud tu. So, enak dia macam mana sebenarnya? Maksud dia
tak payahlah. Just keep everyday buat juga tahajud tu.
Okay.
Cakap juga hilang. Tapi make sure you cukup tidur. Kalau you tak cukup tidur, you akan tertidur lah. So make sure you cukup tidur. Jadi janganlah tak cukup tidur. For example, kalau you tahu you nak bangun tahajud, tidurlah awal sikit. Lepas isyak tidurlah. Jangan tidur pukul 12 and then expect you to be segar for tahajud. Betul tak? Kalau you dah tidur awal, you bangun, you segar. Kalau you tidur lambat and then you nak bangun, you are struggling with your sleepiness. Sebab you punya sleep cycle tak cukup. Okay? Naziha, ada nak tanya? Tak ada. Okay. Siapa lagi? Tak ada discussion lah. Ni, Aizan. Aizan. Oh ni. Tak ada apa-apa nak tanya.
Dr. Su, saya Christina, saya nak tanya, kalau kita rasa macam ada current, kalau kita rasa ada current dekat kaki, saya dah try buat earthing dah, pijak tanah, tapi dia still rasa lagi. Macam current lalu lah, macam arus macam tu.
From where to where?
Tapak kaki dekat kita punya lengkuk tu.
Okey, dia naik ke mana? Dia naik ke mana?
Dia area situ je. Lepas tu
it remains in the same place, is it?
Yeah.
It doesn't go upwards.
Tak.
I tak sure.
Lepas tu ada lagi satu. Lagi satu. Lagi satu saya rasa vibrate tu dia macam macam telefon kita vibrate tu ada satu tempat lah macam tu.
Could be you're trying to move ataupun there are block areas yang menyebabkan dia vibrate kuat sebab dia tak boleh lalu. Or it could just be a part of your energy movement but you rasa. Sebab apa? Not everybody can feel energy movement. But some of us can feel energy movement. Macam for me, I can feel energy movement. So I know that we selalu receive energy from the earth and from the sky. From up and from below lah. So I can feel energy movement lalu daripada kaki naik ke atas. And I can feel energy movement from above. Macam download tau. Macam I call it download lah. Something is downloading. And then daripada kaki pun something is uploading or downloading. Macam tu lah. So to me it's just normal. Because from time to time I get it. Okay, I get uploads and I get downloads. So to me it's normal. Tetapi if it's something that baru jadi kat you, mungkin you panjat lah kan. But the other it also be penyakit kan. Penyakit kalau macam twitching ke apa ke. Maknanya saraf you memang ada problem ke apa. Go and get it check. Kita tengok dia punya saraf dan sebagainya. Kalau is macam kalau it's possible that is just uploading and downloading happening lah.
Okay, one more thing. Saya pernah buat meditate. Lepas tu bila after breathing tu, saya punya badan bergoyang dengan kuat. Macam saya tak kontrol lah, dia bergoyang sendiri macam something like macam vibrate yang sangat kuat lah macam tu. During meditating.
Is something that is very common for orang yang meditate atau zikir.
Okay.
Tengok ke orang tua tu. Actually they are not trying to be funny ataupun they are not overdoing it or what. It's just that their body wants to shake. And have you seen babies? You give them music, kan? They just kind of like want to vibrate. And then I visited one holy place. Went to this museum, and there was this place where people were doing. It's a museum, kan? Jadi tempat tu is very old. Sampai dia orang tak bagi kita masuk, tak bagi masuk because dia takut batu tu pecah. So you can only look at it from outside. But I jenguk je kepala kat dalam and I could feel my body moving like this. Moving like this. So it's as though the vibration of their zikr remains in the walls. So when you go there, you feel as though your body wants to sway. This is very common. It's just that some of us are more sensitive to others, to the vibrations around them. And some of us are less sensitive. But this sensitivity can grow bila you become aware of your energy body. And we do practices and kita buat activities like the tuning fork and all that. Even EO kan. Dulu saya dengan Mariam, we used to macam buat satu latihan kan. Where do you feel this EO? And then Mariam, okay, this one I can feel it in my throat center. Where do you feel this EO? Oh, I can feel it in my heart center. So even the EO, they can affect different centers. But then orang yang tak peka, dia tak tahu. Tapi orang yang peka, dia pegang aja EO tu, dia bau, they can know where this EO is, the vibration of this goes to which energy center. So that one is up to your sensitivity lah. Okay, even crystals kan, bila you touch a crystal kan, sometimes you know, oh, which center does it affect. And then when you do the tuning, fork, you can kind of realize where the which energy center is being affected by that tuning fork. Alright, so all this comes with benda yang kita buat selalu, benda tu kita punya energy center develop, sensitivity kita develop. So we develop sensitivity to the frequencies and to the vibrations. Okay, sampai to the point that kita boleh tahu, oh, tempat ni bagus, this is a good place, the vibrations are good. You masuk situ, you rasa selesa. Ataupun you go to a room where people buat maksiat ataupun they have been quarreling a lot, and you pergi and then you start to feel uncomfortable because the vibration is so dissonant. Okay. Alright, so memang we human creatures, we are actually, apa dia what's a human being actually? A human being is a space traveler that is visiting the material plane. You get me or not? You are a space traveler, your body is dia punya spaceship. Your body is your spaceship, and you are here temporary. So kita punya time on earth is temporary. Why are we here? Allah sent us here on a mission. What is our mission? Our mission is to experience the earthly life, to develop ourselves, and to go back. Anybody doesn't agree with me? The only thing is that kita tak boleh nak get out from our body lah. It's a we're space traveling, but at the same time, we cannot get out from our body. We are permanently inside this body, sampailah kita mati. Then we escape and go back to where we came from. Where did we come from? We always say, Inna lillah wa inna ilaihi raji'un. We are from Allah and we will return to Allah. So don't ever think that you are going to be here permanently. That's why jangan tamak, jangan tipu, jangan pincang. Sebab you are here temporarily. And you will go back. That's it. Saya memang pening kepala tengok manusia sekarang yang sanggup dijual beli lah, di apa, kumpul duit yang don't even belong to them lah, apa semua kata. Mereka ni tak tahu ke what a human being is? Why are they living like this? I really don't understand what's happening. Okay? Okay, any more questions? Yang soalan tentang kesihatan ni, you can of course ask me to, request me to write. InsyaAllah I will help, especially fasting month ni memang I cuba tengoklah apa benda yang people are, what are the problems that people are facing during fasting. That one I akan tulis artikel lah, but not for this class lah kan. Okay, tentang yang khusyuk tu, kalau you dah cuba buat tu, nanti you boleh bagi feedback and boleh when you try it and whatever happens you inform lah. Mungkin kita boleh tambah kita punya tips ke ataupun expand on the tips kan. Kadang-kadang kita tak tahu apa orang punya pengalaman bila dia cuba buat. Jadi kalau kita tahu bolehlah kita expand on it kan. Okay, Lenny diam aja ini. Are you listening? Dah tidur ke? Lenny. Oi.
Dengar.
Diam je, I ingat dah. Nadia. Oh,
Taklah dengar.
Ya, Dr. Su.
Tak ada soalan?
Actually tadi saya ngantuk sikit.
Ngantuk? Nadia ni tak cukup tidur ke semalam? Ha?
Tak adalah. Apa tadi part zikir tu terus saya macam ngantuk pula.
That's what I said. Part zikir tu yang mengantukkan. Jadi sebab apa? Sebab dia punya vibration, dia punya frekuensi tu 5 to 8 kan. 5 to 8 tu frekuensi yang agak rendah, and dia persamaan dia dengan tidur tau. Dia punya vibration tu sama dengan sleep vibration. So bila kalau kita cuba nak masuk into that state, banyak orang akan tertidur. Tetapi you have to keep trying sampai you dapat achieve without sleeping lah. As I told you before this, I memang selalu tidur. Bila orang buat je meditation ke zikir ke apa semua, I will fall asleep. Why? Because I pun jadi macam tu lah. Alright? But the only way out of it is to actually keep doing it sampai you are able to overcome that falling asleep. You understand? So jangan risau kalau you tidur, which means to say you did get the frequency right. You did get the frequency right. So maknanya you just have to keep going sampai you get the meditation frequency. Okay? Okay, Nadia? Nadia? Cukup?
Okay, Dr. Su.
Okay. Any more discussion? Apa yang you dapat? Kalau boleh, I need some maklum balas on what is your thoughts about what I sampaikan hari ini? Is it something that macam bagi you terperanjat ataupun something that you dah tahu, just expanding your knowledge, ataupun alamak dah tahulah ni semua, Dr. Su ni nothing interesting lah apa semua ke? Any feedback? Tak ada.
Dr. Su, generally memang what you mentioned tu is what kita dah baca lah, kita dah tahu, but you have also expanded more lah about it.
Okay. What would you like me to have said that I haven't said yet? What would you like to be expanded that I haven't expanded yet?
Tak, what I mean is I tahu at a certain level, lepas tu you have expanded it lah. That's what I meant.
But does it actually keluarkan soalan lain yang saya belum jawab lagi? That's what I'm asking.
It explains what it explains what I didn't understand before lah, pretty much.
Okay.
So now dah faham, tapi belum ada soalan baru lagi.
Okay.
Kena absorb dulu.
Okay. Dia kena absorb dulu ya. Okay, I got it. Nomala, any question from you? Dia Sapia, Nomala dengan Naziha, dia orang daripada bukan grup terapi Garpen lah. The others, Naziha, the others are from my class on tuning fork. Alright, so this one is the last one, but actually it could also be the first one, kan? Don't you think so that it could be actually the first one, because it explains why we are doing all this tuning, kan? Kind of like it's a beginning rather than the end. Tapi I put it at the end because I pun tak sedar tau. Benda tu saya pun tak sedar. Actually this is the beginning, not the end. But then it could also be the end lah. Okay. So, but Naziha nak belajar kan? You nak belajar kan? The tuning. Or was it siapa yang nak belajar Aisyah, kawan Aisyah siapa ni? Naziha. Because Aisyah was asking me. Okay?
Doktor.
Ya.
Kawan saya tu Ryan.
Dr. Su for this class.
Tapi dia tak ada hari ni.
She's not here today. But it was your friend. Kan ada one friend tu. Alright.
Dr. Su.
Oh, saya. Nadia.
Yeah.
I'm actually tengah study about ancient civilizations. So antara some of the things yang ada dalam things yang I baca tu memang dia ada sebut dulu lagi dahsyat lah dia orang punya theory on energy and all these things kan. That's why macam the ancient cultures macam orang Red Indian and everything, you know, they're very big on energy. You know, the Mayans and all these things. So bila you cakap pasal that we are a spiritual being having this human experience, is very very familiar lah dengan things yang I dah like basically me and Aizan is getting ourselves into right now. So basically dia macam go back to the olden days punya cara. Okay. Dan benda ni macam dia match lah. So so that's why I actually we studied quite a number of cultures around the world yang memang go the whole round tau. Dan macam benda ni dah jadi macam totally going back to cara nature lah, how nature intended things to be. So I'm actually pleased with all these things lah, and the fact that you macam kita punya cara lah, cara orang Islam kan. So yeah, it made now a lot of things made sense lah, because all this while I tengok macam the Sufism punya culture and everything. I always wonder why macam a lot of them couldn't care less about hal-hal dunia ni, but dia okay je, tak ada pula dengar diorang macam kebuluran ke apa, tak ada makanan ke apa, you know, but all the time they devote themselves towards zikir ni apa benda semua kan. So I was thinking to myself, this must be something that is apa ni, sebab if it is something that is wrong, that is totally against what the whole purpose of our being on this earth, then you know they wouldn't function the way they do lah. That's how I see, because from travelling and everything I tengok benda-benda ni semua. When I was in the pyramid actually, I crawled inside the pyramid and I experienced I tak tahu macam mana nak describe the energy that I felt when I was right in the middle of pyramid tu, masa I berdiri dalam pyramid tu. So this is actually the sole reason why I revisited balik semua all this study and start paying serious attention on frequencies and energies, because I'm trying to understand what happened to me in 2008 when I was in the pyramid.
Yeah. Okay Nick. Dalam Quran kan, dari sebuah ayat dalam Sabbihisma Rabbikal A'la kan. Inna hadza la fi suhufil ula suhufi Ibrahim wa Musa. Rabbikal A'la ni, I really love this surah tau. Sabbihisma Rabbikal A'la alladhi khalaqa fasawwa walladhi qaddara fahada walladhi akhrajal mar'a wa ja'alahu ta'an ahwa sanuqri'uka fala tansa. Kalau you baca the whole ayat, dia memang explain our being, about nature, about vibration, about the ancient ni apa semua, and about what the life in the hereafter is better than the life on the earth apa semua kan. So that one ayat can encompass many things that we have actually gone through hari ini. And what you said about Native Americans. Native Americans are actually monotheists. They believe in the great white father in the sky. Whatever that is Allah lah, universal kan. So my late father, he actually studied a lot about the Native Americans, and he was in Nebraska, and he actually went to visit them and all that. And he memang kagum dengan dia orang punya spirituality lah. So you are absolutely right about that. To me, kalau you baca surah Al-Baqarah towards ada ayat-ayat yang menunjukkan bahawa sebenarnya it is not that orang Islam as what we define Islam, semua masuk syurga and all that, but whoever believes in Allah, And whoever believes that we are spiritual creatures that are going to return to our original world, it's up to Allah to reward them. It's not up to us to say ni kafir, ni Islam, ni. It's not up to us. It's up to Allah. Sebab dalam ayat tu Allah dah explain lah. You believe in Allah, you believe in the last day, and then leave it to Allah. Allah will be the judge. So please, if you read writings by Mat Saleh, even this John Below and all these people, but John Below yang actually quoted from Hazrat Inayat Khan. So I said, oh my God, John Below read Hazrat Inayat Khan. Tak silap-silap, maybe he is a hidden Sufi yang aspect to Inayat Khan's teachings. And that's why he was able to expand the information about the tuning fork. We don't know. Sebab apa? Islam tu rahmatan lil alamin. And Sufism came with Islam. Sufism was before the Islam of the Prophet Muhammad. And Islam is not the religion of Prophet Muhammad, but it is the religion from Nabi Adam. So you have to remember that benda tu, Sufism did not exist with Nabi Muhammad, but Sufism was there during Nabi Isa, during Nabi Musa, during Nabi Ibrahim and all that. So maknanya it's a religion that comes along with dia punya esoteric part. But the esoteric part, it is not something that can be taught to everyone because not everybody is awakened spiritually. So Hazrat Inayat Khan always said, do not awaken the sleeping child. And what he meant by sleeping child is a human being whose senses have not awoken. Because if you try to awaken that sleeping child, hell will break loose because they don't understand. They are what they call exoteric. Dekat Malaysia ni, exoteric Muslim yang kulit tak ada isi tu memang is the majority. Yang dekat banyak-banyak tempat you find isi tak ada kulit. Maknanya they have the internal form of Islam, but their external form is hancur cacar marba. So if you can put the two together, the form and the skin, maknanya luar dalam ada, that will be the ideal form. And sad to say, tak banyak orang yang both. Sorry lah, I'm getting emotional. Okay. Anything else?
Dr. Su?
Ya, saya.
Saya nak tanya apa tu, macam kalau in relationship lah kan, apa tu, should we create chaos untuk baiki apa yang tak betul?
You should not create chaos, but you should always go to the still point. That from the still point.
Mana tu doktor?
Still point lah. Still point tu macam biofield tuning fork lah. Vibro, all the tuning fork modalities, homeopathy, bud flower, EO, they are all capable of inducing that chaos. But we don't want any chaos. We want the healing chaos. We want the healing chaos. In order to get the healing chaos, you have got the methodology got to be right lah. Zikir, munajat, tahajud, doa, all these will lead to chaos. But this chaos is the chaos that is called the healing crisis. You don't want any chaos. Tetapi if you went into chaos all by yourself, that means you kena pergi cari healing. Do you get what I'm saying, Amira? Do you understand?
Maksudnya kalau macam dalam macam yang mungkin ada kaitan dengan Dr. Su cakap tadi lah kan, macam ramai yang exoteric Muslim yang apa kurang sensitif, lebih banyak kulit daripada isi. Maksudnya mereka ni kurang sensitif. Jadinya macam untuk orang yang ada kesedaran ni, macam dia kena create chaos lah, betul tak? Yang untuk kejutkan orang-orang yang tak sadar.
Tak boleh. Do not awaken the sleeping child.
Untuk membaiki apa yang tak betul.
Do not awaken the sleeping child.
Maksudnya siapa yang lebih layak?
The thing is like this. Aku selalu bagi tahu kepada orang yang sedar, dia ada tanggungjawab yang lebih besar daripada orang yang tak sedar. Jadi you kena buat corrective measure yang you boleh buat. Contohnya, you boleh doa, you boleh munajat, you boleh push them to go for healing, apa semua. But you not try to gegarkan dia. Why? Because if they are not ready, then it won't be just chaos. It will be a disaster. Nuclear bomb. So do not awaken the sleeping child. Tetapi you boleh guna macam daripada you punya kesedaran. Remember, kalau kita contohnya husband lah kan. So you kita sama katil. You makan sama meja kan. And then you duduk sama living room. So nak tak nak, your energy affect him. So kalau you dah ada kesedaran, let your energy be positive. I selalu bagi tahu, macam ada one of my patients lah. Dia kata she has been because bila kita tengok kat gambar biofilm, actually I nak tunjuk you gambar biofilm. Tapi I tak tunjuk. Nanti I will, dalam group saya akan tunjukkan. Okay? Yang siapa yang tak ada group, you please ask me. I will just have to send to you separately. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that I saw dia punya biofilm punya scan and dia punya dada merah habis. Tapi after tuning dia improve lah. So bila dada merah habis, dia tanya kat saya, kenapa dada saya merah habis? Saya tak adalah benda yang saya ni. Then I tanya kat dia, is there anybody who irritates you in your life? Dia kata ada, my husband. He's a good person, tetapi everything that he does irritates me. Contohnya, bila drive kereta, dia nak maki-maki, saya rasa upset about it. And then cara dia baling baju dia dekat lantai apa semua, it upsets me. So I'm always constantly irritated by him. I said to her, I see. So ni lah yang menyebabkan dada you merah. Sebab benda ni walaupun you kata tak besar, tetapi it's bothering you all the time. So dia macam chronic irritation. So dia menyebabkan the static energy dekat dada you. Doctor, what can I do about it? So I tanya je, I just tanya feeler je. You tak pernah teringat nak berpisah ke? Dia kata dah, tapi tak boleh because husband dia very clinging, dia kata. And then dia kesian anak-anak dia apa semua. Tapi dia kata dia ni jahat ke? Dia baik. Dia kata dia baik. Dia bagi macam nafkah semua, dia apa semua, bla 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 bla. Dulu he was very very hot tempered, sekarang dia dah mellow apa semua. I see, kata. So he's worth keeping ke? And then she said, yes, he's worth keeping. But still, I'm irritated by him. Macam ni. So what I told her was, dia ada benda you kena buat. For one thing, you yang kena ubah. You kalau marah tu tak boleh masuk dalam hati. You nak tegur, you tegur kat mulut. Jangan biar dia sampai masuk dalam hati. Because that's what I do. Macam anak-anak, dia orang selalu ingat saya marah ke apa. But in my heart, I love all of them. So the love doesn't change. The love does not change. I tak ada daripada sayang jadi benci just because I marah. The love remains. So that's what you got to do. In your heart, there's always love. And that love will pull everything out. That love will overcome all the disagreement that you had. So keep the love in your heart. Do not let the benci go into your heart. Itu satu. Nombor dua, kalau dia buat benda yang bagus, macam dia bagi kat you nak nafkah. Alhamdulillah suami aku bagi nafkah kat aku. And then kalau dia macam buat satu benda yang bertanggungjawab, subhanallah aku ada suami yang bertanggungjawab. Kalau you tengok dia tak tengok perempuan lain, syukur alhamdulillah suami aku ni tak tengok perempuan lain. Masya Allah. Dia beli you something, subhanallah suami aku beli ke aku yang ni. Jadi you focus and emphasize on dia punya kebaikan. And bila dia buat benda ni, astaghfirullahalazim, abang kenapalah abang cakap macam tu. Saya yang dengar. Janganlah cakap macam tu. Saya tak nak dengar benda ni. Abang lain kali tolong jangan buat. Just remind him like that. But do not let that benci go into your heart. Do not let that benci go into your heart. Forgive him for that. Ya Allah ampun kalau suami aku ini, dia mungkin daripada kecil ni, dia dapat bad treatment daripada mak bapak dia. He had a rough life. So bagi excuse untuk tu. Bukanlah bagi excuse kat dia, tapi bagi excuse kat saya. I understand him. So that's how you change. And when you change, you punya benci tidak pum. You know, benci is also energy. So benci tu pergi kat dia tau. Pergi kat dia. So when you stop sending him the negative vibes, then he got the room to change. Nampak tak apa yang saya cakap ni? So when you do that, you withdraw your anger, you digest your anger, you work out your anger, and you let love overcome everything. So you are the one who needs to change. Tak payah you nak create chaos dengan dia. You tenangkan diri you, and the chaos actually is already there lah. Kalau there is dissonance between you and your spouse, between you and other people, this is already chaos. It is a stable chaos because it's there and it's there and it's there. So you've got to change it from stable chaos to unstable chaos and then to healthy. Faham tak? Okay. Amira, did you get your answer?
Dapat Dr. Sun. Terima kasih Dr. Sun.
Okay.
Faham. Now I understand. Yeah. Thank you Dr. Sun.
Good. Okay, anything else?
Saya nak tanya. Saya rasa saya ni sensitive person kot. Sort of.
Sensitive in what way?
Saya dapat macam rasa vibe orang. Saya kerja hospital lagi satu pun. So saya rasa sort of draining as well juga doktor. Saya tak tahu nak block macam mana ataupun how to live as a sensitive person. Susah juga doktor.
Okay, you're probably empath. Macam saya lah, I'm an empath. I can feel people's energy. Ada one time tu when I was in my clinic Taqwa Masjid Tanah, and I was seeing about 30 to 40 patients, or maybe up to 70 patients per day, pening kepala lah. So ada one couple, one old couple, they came into the room. And they came into the room and both of them were very sick, macam-macam penyakit. Allah, I almost cried. Because I was feeling so sad and so my body was aching so much. I hampir menangis. Macam mana apa salah pakcik Allah. Yeah, I understand that. And then I managed to transform instead of feeling what other people felt, I send them healing. I don't even know how it happened lah kan. Macam I used to macam orang tu kalau dia punya heart is troubled and sick, I would feel the pain in my heart. But there came a point I stopped feeling pain. Instead, I felt a very cool, soothing and peaceful sensation every time a very sick person came. I don't really know how it happened. I don't know how that pain became a sweetness in me. Because I know that person is in pain, but in me, that pain became a sweetness. Jadi, and that sweetness sent back to the person. I do not know how to tell you what to do because I myself do not know how it changed. All I know is I do my zikr, I do my prayers, and I do my awareness exercises and my breathing. So if you want, I can, if you come and see me, maybe 1 or 2 sessions we can have with you. I show you how lah. But it takes time lah. I ajar sekali, tetapi you have to practice it baru you boleh jadi. But just to inform you lah, I dah tak jumpa pesakit yang ramai-ramai tu. I actually don't have the capacity to see that many patients. And my problem is that when I see a patient, I cannot see for 5 minutes. I kena panjang kan. So I dah tak boleh duduk dekat conveyor belt klinik dah. So my husband dengan my daughter lah. My daughter is becoming like me lah. Anna, she cannot also. Because why? She's also becoming sensitive like me. And I don't know how she's going to manage seeing 70 patients per day lah. Yeah, Anna, okay? We have to figure out a solution lah. Okay. Okay, kalau dah tak ada, yeah.
Doctor, I have a question.
Okay, yes.
I think maybe this is quite common because you're you dah baya macam my mother kan, so I tak tahu lah, maybe this is like the phases of life that we go through kan. Because I dah malas nak jumpa orang sebab because of all this energy, because like even if you see somebody also daripada macam daripada distance, even daripada macam something yang malas nak layan macam tu, and then as a result of that, this is also the reason why I've all my life I've been staying in KL. Okay, and then for the past 1 year ni I moved here to Cyberjaya. and I felt very much at ease here. And then tapi I dah jadi ada satu penyakit yang I malas jumpa orang. So dan macam it's not macam there are friends and nak jumpa you. I was not excited at all to see anybody. I'm more at ease with myself, macam just me and Aizan and a couple, one or two more friends, and jadi macam because every time bila you jumpa orang, I can feel their energy, and bila balik I rasa exhausted. There were times yang I balik I just tidur je. So that's why I'm more in tune with nature. I pergi hiking and everything that's more peaceful for me. And then bila I just sit down and do reading ke tafakur or things like that yang you invest time for yourself, then I feel much better. Tapi this macam mana I nak heal this phase yang I rasa macam I really suka nak macam, and then on top of that nowadays, because I rasa macam I dah go satu fasa yang macam I tak boleh lagi nak duduk dan bercakap just benda-benda biasa yang orang bercakap, hal-hal biasa. I rasa macam I dah macam like, why am I wasting my time doing all this? So I just cannot, tak boleh kadang-kadang macam topik yang biasa-biasa pun. That's also part of the reason why I quit Facebook, because I rasa it's not macam tak ada faedah untuk I macam tu. So I cannot, memang I tak boleh tolerate benda yang tak ada faedah, tak bawa faedah untuk I. As easy as that. So is it just a phase, or macam I tak tahu, macam it's just I'm not, macam some friends are doing reunions and things like that, I'm not interested at all. Just as it's like macam I'm pushing away. I tak tahu kenapa, really pushing away all these things.
Yeah. Well,
so bila orang bercakap, I'm more inclined towards benda-benda spirituality and things like that. Itu I boleh duduk dan dengar, macam you cakap, I boleh duduk dan dengar berjam-berjam, tapi benda-benda yang ni semua I macam I dah tak boleh dah, seriously.
Okay, it's either dia macam ni lah. Kalau you don't feel that you have a mission, and you feel that you owe it to society to be in the society, it's fine for you to continue like this. But if you feel that you have something to contribute to society in this world but not of this world. This world but not of this world is a state of the Sufi. They akan join, they akan join all communities, they akan join people, they can join orang baik, they can join group orang yang tak baik and all that. And they are in this but not of this. And they can themselves their energy and their vibration to match those and to benefit those people from having. Okay, so this is actually because maybe you have to go through this of being there. I'm still there in the sense that I susah nak join my reunions juga because I cannot vibrate with that same vibration that they are vibrating. Mungkin you belum your crowd lagi, but there are certain people when you be with them and you so that crowd maybe you belum jumpa, you will be happy to be with them. But the thing that you cannot avoid is your relatives and your adik-beradik and people who want to be with you. I had a problem one time when I started changing spiritually. I began to attract weird characters. They simply didn't want to detach themselves from me. And kalau ada workshop ke apa, they would follow me around and imitate what I do and just generally I feel so, oh my God, why am I attracting the weirdest character in the room? And at that time I had a spiritual teacher, dia dah meninggal. So I asked him, what is happening to me? Why am I attracting all these things? Oh, it's because of your brightness. It's because of the energy that you are radiating, and for that reason you are attracting these people, kan? So anyway, belajar cara-cara nak dinding apa semua lah. But now Alhamdulillah, I seem not to be attracting these people anymore. Syukur Alhamdulillah. I don't know what I did wrong or right. So it's fine now. So I have no answer for you, Nick. You have to find your own answers, and you will. Tetapi to me, kalau kita uzlah sangat pun jadi problem, because we forget how to be a member of the society. So jangan terlampau uzlah sampai you terlupa how to behave. Yeah, you have to keep there so that you punya perangai tu you boleh kawal. Sebab bila you terlampau uzlah, you lupa how to be human being. Jadi kesumbang pula dah. Okay, but whatever it is, yeah, it's probably a phase that you're going through, and it might be your phase sampai bila-bila. We don't know yet. But keep trying to understand humans. Oh, there's another thing. I had one patient. She looked down on her husband's family, and she felt that they were crude, they were rough, they were this, they were that. So I gave her a remedy. And after that, I asked her again, and she said, oh, they're fine. So it could also be a state, an energy state that needed tweaking. Okay? Right. So about, you know,
Okay, thank you.
As well, when you kind of feel that people are below your dignity. So as I said, different people will experience it differently. I did also find that I still cannot join my friends' conversations on. I still in the group, but I cannot. I rasa macam we're talking, you know, different strength, different energy. So it's not that they are no good. They always buat derma lah, itulah, inilah kan. But somehow or other, I'm not vibrating at the same level, I guess. But I won't say that I'm superior lah. No lah, maybe I'm inferior pun. Dia orang selalu derma, I tak derma. I derma my time. Okay. Any more questions? Nick, does that help you? I'm sorry if I'm not very helpful.
Yeah, it helps a lot.
Okay. Right. Any more questions?
Nanti kita tengok lagi lah macam mana.
You try and see. You try and do some experiments, some energy experiments, or maybe you can get some zikir from me. This zikir ayat Quran, zikir nama-nama Allah tu is very useful actually to help with transformation. You tahu kan ayat Quran, nama-nama Allah, Ya Latif, Ya Karim, Ya Dzal Jalali wal Ikram. Kan I told you, my Garpen people, that I can help find them the zikir that can be prescribed to them. So if you see me next time, I can help you find the zikir that can help you to transform. InsyaAllah. Okay?
Okay, Dok.
Okay, kalau tak ada apa-apa, ada apa-apa lagi? Dah dekat, dah pukul 5 dah.
Dr. Su nak tanya.
Tanya, silakan.
Saya tak sure sama ada betul ke tempat yang supaya dia bertanya ke tak. Macam anak kan, kadang dia berubah sikap menjadi macam mana, anak 6 tahun anak saya ni kencing merata, lepas tak cakap, lepas tu macam mana, dia kata sebab dia punya energi tak bagus ke macam mana?
Children, plants, animals, they are very sensitive to energy of people around them. So kalau anak kita sakit atau berubah perangai, kita kena tengok diri kita dengan orang tua-tua kat situ. What has changed in the other people around. So anak-anak ni dia akan jadi nakal, ataupun dia jadi marah, ataupun dia jadi ni kalau orang keliling tu ada thoughts yang not so good. Saya boleh cerita ya, ada one of my patient dulu lah, very long time ago. Dia bela cucu dia boy, and this grandmother came with the cucu and she put the cucu in front of me. Cucu dia about 6 or 7 years old. Kata, I don't know what to do with my cucu anymore. He's so naughty, and then he steal and he lie and ini apa semua. We have taught him all the good things. We bring him up with the religion apa semua, and yet he's like this. And then I kata, oh ni anak siapa ni? Oh ni my cucu. Where's his mother? I don't know where his mother is, and I don't care. And then what about the father? The father left long time ago apa semua. And okay, how about dia punya grandpa? The grandpa is always cursing dia punya anak. I see. So can you see the reason why anak itu macam tu? Dia punya grandma pun marah sangat dengan anak dia, and memang marah double-double kat dia punya son-in-law yang dah disappeared. And the grandpa every day cursing the mother of the child. So how can the child not be like that? So I told the grandma, I said, no wonder your grandson is like that. Every day you're cursing the mother. How can he change? You're not giving him the love anyway. Because every time you look at him, you're cursing the mother. So how can he not be like that? Okay? Jadi maknanya, how can you blame a 6-year-old child for being so bad when you yourself lempar negative energy kat dia hari-hari? Can you see what I'm saying? So maknanya, kalau anak you berubah sikap atau berubah perangai, check dia punya cikgu, check dia punya kawan, check what you are thinking or doing, and check what your husband or whoever adult surrounding him is doing. Then you'll find the answer, insyaAllah. Oh, and also check what she's eating. Sebab food has got energy also, and the wrong food will give off the wrong energy. Fast food, junk food, benda yang banyak pengawet, pewarna, gula, all this will affect the child.
Faham.
I nak share so.
Go ahead and share.
I had the experience macam ni masa I kerja dulu, which is like then sebenarnya I berhenti sebab too stressful, and then I jumpa you sebab I trigger GERD, anxiety semua tu sampai halusinasi semua tu kan. Yang last tu Zara kan. Dia masa I kerja tu beberapa bulan sebelum I berhenti tu memang dia kerap demam lah. Kerap demam, and then I punya memang cycle work memang masa tu memang teruk sangat dengan I kerja sorang-sorang lah. Which means I bangun pukul 10, and then kadang-kadang kalau ada overseas call ke apa sampai pukul 3 pagi I kerja, and then so I perasan anak-anak I memang anak yang Zara ni memang on off demam, and then Hide dia eczema dia memang keep on cycling macam tu je lah. Dia macam macam Dr. Su cakap macam chaos tu, kejap chaos, kejap okay, kejap chaos, macam dia cycle on the loop macam tu lah. And then I decide sebab I dah sampai teruk, sampai GERD, sampai halusinasi semua tu, I decide I berhenti je. I tawakal je lah berhenti, and then I perasan eczema Hide got better, walaupun still ada eczema lagi sikit, tapi I boleh nampak she's nampak lah apa root cause, and then Zara pun memang dari point tu memang dia tak ada demam-demam. So I pun perasan nanti maksudnya I boleh fikir apa root cause untuk orang lain, apa root cause untuk anak-anak I, apa root cause untuk diri I sendiri. Sebelum tu I tak boleh nak fikir pun. Sekiranya doktor saya nak share.
Thank you. That's the thing, you see, the energy of your workplace is very negative. So that energy you absorb, and then dia pantul bagi ke anak. Plus of course you couldn't give the attention that you wanted to give to your anak apa semua. Rumah, kawasan. I know Lenny lari pergi duduk rompin. Probably the energy there is good. I've seen your pictures, your garden and all that. Probably you're loving it over there because of the energy bagus untuk you. So rumah, kawasan, daerah, negara, negeri, all have their energies. And some places make us,
Actually I'm work from home Dr. Su dulu.
I know, but then the energy of the work lah. The energy of the workplace.
I see.
The workplace probably you tak tahan lah. Okay. Yeah, but thank you so much. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about the energy affecting children, affecting animals, affecting plants. If your plants keep dying, you must find out what's happening with the energy. Okay. Okay, are we done? Anything else to say?
Macam tak ada.
Selene? Apa dia?
Tak ada apa-apa. Nanti nak ajak Dr. Su datang rompin.
Oh, ajak lah rompin. PKP. Tak boleh rentai. Nanti kita boleh rentai, kita rentai ya. Kita boleh rentai, kita rentai. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you anyway for the thought. Oh, saya sebut rompin, dia terus nak ajak datang ya. Okay. Okay, are we done? Anybody else, anything else more to say? Seronok ya kali ni.
Seronok sangat.
Bincang 1 jam lah. I bagi ni less than 1 hour, but after that kita bincang sampai pukul 5. Okay, kalau ada apa-apa lagi, just WhatsApp kat saya ke, Telegram kat saya ke, ataupun Telegram ke dalam group, and then kita boleh continue the discussion. I'm sure the past this talk mungkin you have some ideas ataupun some aha moments which you may want to share with us. Okay? So sekian, wassalamualaikum wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Selamatlah semua, selamat menjadi orang yang lebih expanded ataupun transform. Okay? Assalamualaikum.
Terima kasih Dr. Su.
Thank you,
Terima kasih Dr. Su.
Thank you, Dok.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.